Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Mary. Well, I do have two masks on today. It is Mask Monday, so happy Mask Monday, ladies, and everyone who decided to do a mask. Happy Mask Monday to you as well. So I'm going to start with the under eye patch, and this is by Dermora. It is a 24K golden or gold under eye patch. It is the pair, and I did read the back. It doesn't say what it is intended for. The only thing I was able to get was it is for maximum results. Maximum results, don't know what that means, but to me, hydration, moisturizing, calming, which is something that I need. And then for the face mask, I do have one that I have used before, and it's Beauty Skin Real Essence Honey Mask. This is a mask that is for very dry skin. It hydrates, it moisturizes, it calms, it soothes. I absolutely love this mask, and there's a reason I'm wearing it again, because I have been wearing it quite often. I'm almost out of them too, by the way. But let's go ahead and talk about sunburns, sun care, taking care of your skin. Not necessarily by using skincare products for the most part, but taking care of your skin by different measures as well. Now let's go ahead and talk about sunburn. Sunburn is a reaction to the sun UV rays. So it is the sun changing the effects of your melanin, or how your melanin acts or reacts in your body, therefore changing the color of your skin, which is what it did with me. Then we have people. People will get sunburned at least once or twice in their lifetime if they are not very careful. More times for the people that actually work out in the elements or go out to the beaches and swimming pools, gardening, things like that, they will develop more sunburns than the people that do take care of themselves. Painful. Sunburns are painful. And when I say painful, it was a long week for me. I'm just going to say it because the clothes irritated me. It rubbed against the sunburn, and I still had to put on t-shirts because I still had to go to work. Aging. I think that was my biggest concern, because sunburn is something that will cause wrinkles, aging, age spots, things to that effect, and they are very noticeable. So that is something that I do try to steer away from, and having allowed myself to be sunburnt did not help me in the least. Now let's go ahead and talk about cloudy days. Many people get sunburned on cloudy days more than they do when the sun is out. Sunscreen. Sunscreen is one of those things that, because it is cloudy, many people decide that they're not going to use sunscreen and therefore stay out in the sun much longer without protection, getting themselves into a sunburn. And I'm going to explain how that happens. Despite the fact that there are clouds blocking the sun, it does not eliminate some of those UV rays. And I did research some of the stuff, and several websites gave me 80% of the UV sun rays do cross through the clouds, landing on your skin. So without protection, because it's cloudy, we tend to do that to ourselves. That was my case, and I will talk about that in just a little bit. Some of the protections or preventive measures that you can take, of course, number one is protect yourself with your clothing. Wear clothing that will block out the sun rays, but in addition to having used sunscreen. So sunscreen is one of those things that you must follow directions, because there are chemical sunscreens and then there are topical. Some are applied before all of your creams so that they can penetrate your skin and take care of layers deep within your skin. And then there are those that you can apply after your moisturizer and after all of your skincare. So there are two different types. Make sure you read up how to apply them to get the best benefit from them. Long sleeves, umbrellas, shaded areas, hats, caps. Those are some of the things that can help protect you from the sun's UV rays. Keep in mind that even being indoors, if you're next to a window, that is transmitting the sun rays, there is that chance that those rays are coming through that window. So even indoors, protect yourself. Long sleeves or sunscreen. And the sunscreen is one of those things, especially if you're swimming, that if you do not apply it every, because it does have a time frame, every time the time frame lapses, you stop being covered. So that is one of the things. Treatment. For treatment, you can use anti-inflammatory medication. Tylenol seems to work well. Calming, soothing gels such as aloe vera. And I'm going to show you another gel that I used that helped me with my healing process and made my transition of healing that much more comfortable. Ice packs. For some people, ice packs will work. However, depending on the severity of your sunburn, ice packs are not recommended because they in turn may cause blistering. That goes just like being burnt while you're cooking. Moisturizer. Absolutely a big plus. Applying moisturizer onto your skin after your gel to make sure that it is hydrated and moisturized, and then hydrating your body to help the healing process, and that is by drinking a lot more water. Anytime you are sunburned, it has the tendency of causing dehydration. And that is what I have on sunburns. So now I'm going to go ahead and talk on what happened to me and how I took care of myself. So my grandson had been calling me and asking me to go swimming with him for quite some time, and rain, weather, temperature, you name it, things happened and we were not able to do it. Well, the day that we went swimming, which was last weekend, the sun was not shining as bright. It was not as warm out because when I went in there, the water was cold. I'm just going to say it, the water was cold. However, the clouds were out. And my grandmother often told us to wear long sleeves in the summer. We thought it was the most ridiculous thing ever. Apparently she knew what she was talking about. But she would always tell us to protect ourselves. She'd make us wear these silly long straw hats, which I now adore, and keep us out of the sun to keep us from getting sunburned. That was especially true with the clouds. And I'm going to say it, I, not consciously, but I did not listen to my grandmother or her advice when I went swimming, because it was cloudy and I figured it's nice out, it's not very hot, the clouds are out, we're going to be fine. So we stayed in the water much longer than I anticipated staying, and I paid the price because, as I read, at least 80% of the UV rays do come through the clouds. So to help protect myself or help heal myself, what I did is something that I had purchased, and I'm glad I had it on hand. I had not used it yet, but I'm just blessed, and I'm just very happy that I had it on hand. So this is a tea tree gel. I had never seen a tea tree gel, never heard of it. And Flex Beauty Cosmetics, which is something that I often bring to the channel, Flex Beauty Cosmetics had it on their website. Megan, who is the owner of Flex Beauty Cosmetics, talks about it quite often, and I needed to have it. I had to have it, and that is what I did. I purchased it. As you can see, there's quite a bit that has been used, and I applied it instead of my normal skincare routine. I did not apply a lot of the things that I normally apply, but I would apply the tea tree gel to my face, my neck, my arms, my back, every place that I had sunburn, I applied it. And like I said, the skin would feel raw and the clothing was rubbing on it, but this calmed it and soothed it enough to where the peeling was absolutely minimal. I think the most peeling I had was in my nose, which is my normal peeling that I do when I get sunburned. And the rest of my body has not peeled. It's been a little itchy, but it has not peeled. But also, after the gel, I did apply a heavy cream moisturizer, not a lotion. I actually applied a cream moisturizer, and that was just to help keep it moisturized and keep it from peeling, because I was so afraid of what the peeling was going to do. It's painful, it's itchy, it is absolutely miserable, and that is for me because I have had sunburns before. Excuse me, I have had sunburns before. It's been some years, but I do remember how they feel. That was my treatment for myself. I am going to link this down below in the description box along with a discount code. So I do have a discount code for Flex Beauty Cosmetics. Take a look at it, because like I said, and I'm going to show you pretty much what it did. So that is what we're looking at. It is not flaky, not peeling. It's a very pretty color. I'm going to say that I do like the color, but I would never do this to myself just to get that color. And as you can see, the straps for my top are visible. So not something I would intend to do again. My face is pretty much the same color. My skin, it's going to stay. It has stayed for a week. I don't know if it's going to go away like it normally does, because when I burn, I don't necessarily keep the tan. That is just me. Hopefully this time around it stays a little bit longer than normal, because I do like it. And I'm going to show you what the color on my face is by removing my mask. Like I said, I'm liking it. I really am liking it, but it is not something I would intentionally do again. Here we go. And it has a lot of serum. And I have been doing sheet masks all week long. So I have been doing 2 sheet masks a day, because again, my fear is over drying of my skin. So I should be having my skin back to normal here soon. Today was the first day that I did exfoliation, so I did exfoliate. Now I'm doing a very, very moisturizing mask, and I'm happy with it. But that is the color of the skin at the moment. And now I will have to probably continue to use my bronzer, because I purchased a new foundation, a little darker for the summer, but I don't think I may have chosen it dark enough because I didn't intend for this to happen. So I will be doing a video on that foundation so that you can see the shade is not as dark as I would have needed it, but thank goodness for bronzing. So that is all that I have on Mask Monday. Protect your skin, take care of it by any means possible. Sunscreen is a must-have in every household for body, face, neck, hands, you name it. It is a must-have. But that's all that I have. Thank you all for joining me. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. I will see you all in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed, smile always. Bye.